Alrighty kids, so inshallah in this video we'll talk about how to write and solve functions. Now you can do it in multiple ways. You can either use a function solver in over here in the menu. So this right here is a function solver. The table option is where you can plug in the function and solve for different values of x. The way I generally prefer to do this is on the normal calculator screen. The only difference is that instead of an fx, I just plug in y. Instead of a function, I just plug in y, because generally the function output is the y-axis value and the function input x over here is going to be the x value. Alright, so let's say for example, if I have this function 3x squared, 3x cubed plus 4x minus 10, and if I want to plug in the values 1.5 and 2 over 3, now that's going to be quite a lengthy process if I try and do that manually. Alright, so it's going to look something like this. 3 times 1.5 and then cube, bracket closed. And then eventually you're going to plug in this, and maybe there are several answer options where you need to plug in different values to check. Now that's going to become pretty lengthy if you keep on writing this whole equation 3 or 4 different times. So plus 4 times 1.5 plus, no, minus 10. And then you solve it, you get 49 over 8. Now, an alternate method to do this is to actually write the equation over here in the calculator. The way you do that is, like I said, you replace the fx with y. Now, this alpha button right here essentially allows you to plug in these alphabets. Alright, so you've got A, B, C, D, E, F, X, Y, and M. This alpha is going to allow you to do that, and then you have an equals to sign over here, you have an E over here. So the alpha option is going to allow you to plug in the values essentially in the red color. So all I'm going to do is alpha y. I want to put in the equals to sign, so I'm going to plug in alpha equals to, and then I'm going to write the equation. 3 x shift x squared, that gives me 3x cubed, plus 4x and then minus 10. Alright, so we have the equation. Now all you need to do is press this calc button. Alright, don't press shift or anything, just press this calc button. When you press the calc button, it automatically prompts you to enter the value of x. You plug in 1.5, and once you plug in 1.5, you press the equals to sign, you press the equal sign to set the value of x, and then you're going to press equals to again, and it automatically solves the equation for you. Let's say for example, after plugging in 1.5, you want to plug in 2 upon 3. Now previously you'd had to write the whole equation again, replacing the 1.5 with 2 over 3 every time. Over here, you press calc again, you say 2 divided by 3 like this, or you can plug in the fraction 2 upon 3, you can do that, and just press equals to again, and that solves the function for you. Alright, so that's essentially how, if let's say for example a question requires you to plug in several values into a function, that's essentially how you can do it very effectively without having to put the function and its values again and again and again. Alright, so let's give the function g a try as well. So again, you replace the function sign with y. So alpha and then y, alpha and then equals to. You have 3 under root x. So you've got 3 root of x plus 4x squared. Now, once you have this, you need to press the forward button. If it was here and you started putting in 4x squared, it would put it inside the root. Alright. So you need to be careful with that. When you're solving questions, you need to press the forward button, and that allows you to go outside the root, 4x squared. So we put in 4x squared, and then you want to figure out the value of the function at x is equals to 0.25. Whatever the values inside the brackets, that's the value of x. So you want to plug in the value of x is equals to 0.25. So you press the calc button again, you do the function again, pressing calc, you get 0.25, 0.25, and then you press equals to set the value of x. You press equals to again, and you get the answer 7 over 4. That's the value of the function g at x is equals to 0.25. Alright, you want to do this again for 0.04. Well, no problem. You press calc, You enter the value of x 0.04. You press equals to sign to set the value of x. You press equals to again, and this gives you the value. Now again, this s and d function, this can be used to rotate between the fraction and the decimal values of a certain answer. Alright kids, this is essentially what you can use to figure out or to be able to plug in quickly values into a function. Alrighty kids, that's it for this video. Inshallah, I'll see you in the next one. Bars out.